vibe.
How I look?
Give me that look.
How I look?
Yeah,
Arm looks swole.
if you want to hit like the Blue Steel Zoolander look, you can do that too. You can get model face. You know, you can smize.
Motherfuckers on LA casting like.
Oh, you gotta chill.
Motherfuckers, I say, hey G, motherfuckers on LA casting like. Yo, what up, world, man? It's your boy Andre back at it again with another episode of Making Dollars and Cents with Ron Cunningham. What's up, big dog? How you doing, man? What's up? Another week, we back at it. What's going on?
Man, I'm starting to feel like this thing is like normal now.
Man, we doing it, man. We doing it, man. And meeting so many different people, talking so many different businesses, man.
Yeah.
It's dope, man.
Yeah, it is dope.
What's up with your week, though, man? How your week been good?
You know what, man? This is one of the weeks wasn't all that good. It's like things are going, like real life start happening. You know, I got a couple deals that fell out, couple deals that happened. It ain't always good, but it's all good.
Yeah.
You got what I'm saying?
Yeah, as long as you hustling, as long as you grinding, as long as you hustling, man, it's ups and downs.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, it's, most of the weeks I'm popping, closing 5 deals, I'm closing 3 deals, 2 deals. This week, it's been a little slow, but I feel good because I think you got some good energy coming to the show today, man. I'm feeling good about what we bringing up, man. You gotta give me some info. Get me hyped though. Get me back in the game.
Man. Hey, look,
what we got going?
Man, y'all know what it is, man. Look, man. Hey, it's dope. It's dope this week, man.
Yeah, it ain't about me this week.
Man, look. I was hollering at my guy. I'm like, listen, man.
Yep.
I know you be traveling crazy, but you got to come to your boy podcast.
Yeah, man.
My boy said, "Nah, I'm in Cabo next. Well, I'm in Jamaica.
I'm
in Africa.
What?
I said, D, man, come on, man. You got to mess with your boy, man. Look." Okay. So he said, "You know what? Look, I'm in town."
Wait. You didn't check with me. Can we afford them today? The budget's kind of small.
Yeah, the budget ain't that big.
Hey, man, don't be inviting no like $25,000 guys on the show. We can only afford $5,000 per podcast. Now, come on now, man. We got
the budget. Look,
keep it at minimum. Man. $5,000, man. That's what I told you. That's the budget.
Man, the budget got to be crazy to book this dude, man. But man, I remember when he first started, man. You know what I'm saying? And like once again, just I be so proud of my homies, man. Just like the same way they be proud of me, man. And just because it's to see the journey is dope, man. I watched this dude. I'm cutting his hair. Okay. He moved out here from DC. DC, right?
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? East Coast.
DC.
And he was like, "Yo, Dre, look, I'm cutting his hair." And he's always been a fly dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the fashion a little bit.
Hey.
But you know, he in the fashion for real. So he was like, "Yo, look, hey, I'm about to get out here. I'm about to fuck social media up."
Man.
He was like, "Yo, I'm about to really do this social media thing."
DC people are real, man. I date a young lady from DC and I love her.
That's right.
I love how she moves.
DC.
I love what she about. I love DC people. I got one guy I loaned some money to from DC. I'm still looking for him though. One guy. But that's another episode. But most people from DC, man, have shown up for me, man. I like the East Coast. I like DC people. I can't wait to meet them. Who is this dude, man?
Hey man, I got my boy, man. Look, from DC.
Yeah.
Come on with the intro.
Look, man, your boy, my boy, man. You talking about partnering with brands.
Okay.
You talking about social media influence.
Can't wait to meet him.
You talking about
bring him on.
Coming from nothing, saying, "Look,
what his name is.
I'm gonna get with every big brand.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, on the market.
Okay,
and they gonna pay me.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying. You talking about H&M. You talking about Zara. You talking about GQ magazine.
So he models for these guys.
Oh man. We gonna
hide the wife, hide the kids.
We gonna get into it, man.
Man, hide your wife, hide your kids.
Thank you for the intro.
Yeah.
Hey, man, look, man, it's a blessing, man. And I'm appreciative, man. I got my boy Darren in the building, man. Darren Moulden in the building, man.
What's
One
up,
time
Darren?
for my guy.
What's up, Darren? Nice to meet you, brother. Nice to meet you, man. Welcome to the podcast, Darren. How you doing, brother?
What's up,
good,
man?
Life is good.
Heard a lot about you, man.
I appreciate it. You know, Dre told me about the podcast, and I was just like, I gotta come and support because since I met this man, he's just been talking about just financial literacy and just getting on the good foot. You know what I'm saying? Just improving yourself, setting yourself up for success financially, just always trying to like figure it out and consistent. And I mean, this is the only person that ever cut my hair in LA. Like,
and he's good.
This is my barber since I got here. I understand 2015.
Oh man, well
so
over 5 years.
We years in. Okay. And from the minute I got in the chair, you know, he said I was talking my talk, but he was talking his talk too. So and it's been consistent, and so I definitely wanted to come and support and chop it up.
That's love.
And you know what I'm saying? Just have a good conversation, because that's what we do when I'm in the chair anyway. So it's we just sharing what we talk about with everybody else.
Cause y'all know I'm that barber, man. That's gonna cut your hair. I'm gonna stop for 5 minutes. Yeah, man, it's too look. Check it out, man. Yeah, just cut my hair, fam.
Well, man, I got one question though. Darren, do you take EBT cards, man?
I mean,
because we're a little short on the budget today.
Listen, this is 2022. You gotta.
I know, but we're a little short on the budget today, y'all. We can only afford so much. We had a couple people.
No, it's all good.
Okay, it's all good. I feel better. I can relax now. All right, I can afford you if you take EBT, man.
Knowledge is wealth. You know what I mean? And I'm excited to learn so much from you too, because I've heard a lot of amazing things about you.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, brother. Absolutely, we just sharing and we elevating and. All that good stuff.
Yeah, man. So look, where do we start, man? Where do we start? You know what I'm saying? We starting in DC. We start in DC. We start in LA. Where we can
start when I sat on the chair. You know what I mean? And like,
nah. We gotta go. Why you even moved to LA? Okay. Because we all know people that's from LA or grew up in LA. We already know people move here all the time. Okay. I'm gonna be a model, fam. I'm gonna be a fat look.
Oh yeah.
We know.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna be an actor. Look, but let's start from ground zero.
Yeah.
Where do you come from?
So I am originally, my family's from DC.
Okay.
I grew up in Maryland.
Okay.
I moved to LA. My mom moved out here with my sister and my brother. They were pursuing an acting career, so they moved out here, and I was just supporting them. Okay. And then once I came out here, and I have my doctorate of pharmacy degree.
Oh,
so I graduated from.
Wait. The intro didn't include that.
I actually.
He's educated. Oh wait.
Yeah.
Rewind.
Yeah.
So I went to Hampton University, and I did a 6-year pharmacy program there. So I graduated in 2012 with my doctorate of pharmacy degree.
Oh man!
And I was just like living my life, traveling. You work hard, you got to play hard.
Yes.
And then Instagram came about, and so I'm sharing like everybody else.
Yeah.
But then I start to see, you know, it's a thing where people are making money from working with brands and posting pictures, which is what I was doing anyway. A lot of the people didn't look like me, so that made me even more intrigued, because I'm like,
Wait a minute. So you're on Instagram, and you're on a lot of social media platforms, and I understand that you have a certain following. I hate to brag, but I understand you have like over 40,000 people.
Yeah, like I got like 93,000.
Oh, my bad. 93, double what I just said. I'm sorry. Excuse me, sir. I understand you got damn near 100,000 people.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
It's like
you've been putting some work in.
I've been putting some work in.
Okay. Congratulations to that too.
Thank you.
That ain't easy to do.
I appreciate you. It's been a minute of just being consistent.
Okay.
So yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Congratulations. You've been putting some work in, and kudos to you for that, man.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. That means you've been putting your work down. So well, teach me how to get 100,000 followers. I'm listening. I'm all ears today, yo.
Nah, for real.
Normally I'm talking, but I'm gonna shut the hell up.
No.
Yeah. So what was it that made you say, I gotta do this social media thing? Because we all dibble dabble. Everybody, right? Everybody got a Instagram or a Twitter or a Facebook or a Snapchat or a TikTok. But what made you say, I'm not just gonna be on this platform, but I'm gonna take it to a whole nother level?
I think for me, it started just with being authentically myself.
Yeah.
Like I've always liked to I've always been into fashion. I always like to look nice. You know what I mean? Like you said, you get your fresh cut, you know what I'm saying? You get your fresh outfit, and you're gonna feel like $1 million. Yeah. Nobody can tell you anything.
Yeah.
So I've always been like that all my life. Like I want to look good, like because when you look good, you feel good. So then I got a little bit of started working and grew up and got out into the world as an adult and had my education and my degree, and so I started making money for myself, and I was able to travel And so like I'm just posting. So it literally just happened very authentic. And you know, like I'm about my coin. So I was like, oh, people are monetizing this. Like this is becoming a thing. So and I also was just very intrigued because a lot of people did not look like me.
Yes.
So I'm like, it's a challenge.
Yeah.
And so, but I could also see myself in that space. So I just started to put my best foot forward, and I moved out here to LA, and that's when Drake started coming out here in 2015. And everything goes off of PR. So when you get out here in LA and you're networking and you're able to go out to events and you're able to, you know, put a face to a name and you're able to put yourself out there, stuff starts to connect. And it starts to web itself, and the dots start to just start to come together. And it literally just happened naturally. Like I really, you know, I structured the business side of it once I saw that it was becoming that. And then it just kind of did its own thing.
So one thing I noticed about you, man, like a lot of people move to LA. A lot of people move to LA. They want to act. They want to rap. They want to model. They want to do these different things, right? And people might go out to different events. You get invited to events. You living in LA, right? But how did you go about going to these different events? First and foremost, how did you even get into these different events? But once you were in the room, because that's what I want people to understand is like, it's not just about getting in the room, but when you're in the room, what are you gonna do? So you know what I'm saying? Like, how did that even come about?
So like I said, just like it'll naturally happen just from going out, like, and just being, you know, outside. But I've always been strategic about that too. And just like not just going places just to go, but I like to like have a purpose. So I started forming this business because I was looking at it like, okay, this is a business, I'm gonna make money from this. So that's kind of like what I had at the forefront. And then from there, like I said, it's PR. So you posting, and this is 2016, it's new, so the visibility is like very clear. Instagram is not screwing you over with the algorithm. Like it's like you post, people are seeing it, and it's up. That's not like that now, but it started to just take a life of its own. And so PR companies would email me and invite me out to places. And then from there, you know, partnerships come from that. From, you know, you meeting somebody, they experience your energy, so they are able to catch your vibe. And then after that, you know, a lot of times it's what you call building a relationship. And so then from there, like, then comes the partnership.
Okay. Wow. So tell me about like some of your future endeavors, man. Like what you got plans on doing? And obviously, you know, him and I are pushing real estate, loans, and credit. And since you've been in this new lane, man, like, are you buying real estate? What are you looking into doing, man? What you got going on? Like, how you gonna like use this opportunity to fast forward your life?
So that's kind of like where I'm at now. And he's just like kind of been drilling it in my head. Like I go every week, every Friday to get my hair cut. That's bad. Every Friday I'm in the barbershop to get my hair cut, and Dre's talking about the same thing. And so like also just like everything is about awareness, right? So back when I first, you know, started this, like I was not aware. So I don't, you know, like it just is what it is. Like I was not aware. They don't teach you in school, like, oh, ownership. You know what I'm saying? Like how important. They don't teach you that. Probably because it's on purpose. You know what I mean? Like,
oh my God, yes it is. It's all planned.
Exactly. So, just right now, I'm just at this full awareness.
So man, look, man. I want you to understand who you are. You're a young gentleman, model, got it cracking. It's your time. It's your light. You will never have more light than you have right now. Until you create the next episode of your life. You got 92,000 followers. 92,000 people are looking at you for information. You like the guy. Now you got to start spreading some word. You know what I'm saying? They're looking at your look. They're looking at who you are. They following you. That means a whole lot, man. And I want you to know where you are in life. Like if you got 100,000 people that'll listen to you every day when you wake up, have something to say.
That's very true.
Get with Andre on the credit. Get with me on the real estate. Understand who you are. You are a powerful being right now. You got way more of a voice than me. I'm not anything on social media, guys. This is brand new for me. I'm old. I just got on this thing. I'm playing around with it. I'm having a good time. But some of these guys here got power. Like, I ain't never had 100,000 people checking for me. You know, so you're in a position to be able to say something that could spread to 200,000, 300,000, 400,000 people because you already have a following.
Right.
So understand your value. You know, build off of that.
Right.
Understand your value. Dre is a great communicator. He has a lot of followers himself. I'm a little older than these guys, so sometimes y'all hear my perspective. It might sound old school, guys. I speak for the older heads, but we didn't have social media. We were low key when we came up. But now that you have this platform, all the things you have in place, take advantage of it while you have it. Do not take having 100,000 people at your beck and call for granted.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a big deal. Back then, they would kill people. Back in Martin Luther King days and Malcolm X days, they'd kill you if you had 100,000 people at your beck and call. Because anything you say, you can control minds.
Yeah.
And that wasn't normal back in the day. To be able to have a button you could push and push your interest or push your mindset on that many individuals. That's power. More than money. You have influence. So whatever you decide to do moving forward, make sure your influence is positive, it's educated, and it's putting people on a platform to where they can grow.
Right.
As long as you give them the people where they can grow.
Absolutely.
And that's what I get from. That's what he told me about. He said, man, every time I sit with this guy, every time I cut his hair, it gives me some positive energy. And that's why we wanted you on the show. He told me every time he sees you, he grows from dealing with you. So I just want to just give you your flowers while you're on camera now, man. Just keep doing what you're doing. Yeah,
Thank you so much.
What you're doing, man. I don't sit with many people that can touch that many people at one time. I know plenty of celebrities, and some of them have, just as many followers or not. But you're humble. You got a big future in front of you, and just take advantage of it and live like have fun, but take advantage of that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, take advantage of that.
And that's what this podcast is about, man. Too is like giving people their flowers. Like we want to spread game as well. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But give people their flowers because it's people out here that's really doing their thing. You know what I'm saying. That may not be the camera people like that. You know what I'm saying. Like you know what I'm saying. He's a model. He does more still shots and things like that. He does video as well. But I wanted to get him on an interview because it was like I'm very curious. I know the story, you know what I'm saying, but I'm curious as to going deeper into the story. But also, like I want younger cats to know. And people that's trying to build their social media as well. You know what I'm saying? People that's trying to, you know what I'm saying, work with some of the brands you work for. Right. You know what I'm saying? Or work with rather, because it's a partnership. It's like, giving them the game on like, you can do this. It's just, you got to go about it a certain way. Yeah. Right. You know what I'm saying? So let's say like, I mean, there's so many brands. Let's say GQ. That's a big, which is a huge brand. You went from saying, I remember the day I was in Reseda cutting your hair, and you was like, "Yo, they gonna pay me," and that was so dope to me because it was like he was so serious about it. He was like, "Look, they gonna pay me. Watch what I say, Dre. Watch what I say. They're gonna pay me. Wow. These brands are gonna pay me. Yeah. Right. Major brands. Yeah. And it's a cat. And everybody, especially in LA, everybody. Oh yeah, I'll be doing this and I'm doing that. And he was like, yo, they gonna pay me. Yeah. And for sure, I'm talking about he coming in. Hey, just link with GQ. Just link with Zara, just link with H&M, just link with this and that. Boom, boom. This hotel flying me out to Dubai. This hotel flying me out to Cabo. Wow. I'm staying in this like so. But I want to start because, like I said, there's so many. But GQ, I want the people to know that's trying to build their brands. How do you even get in touch? How do you build something up to even get with one of the most prestige brands when it comes to modeling, when it comes to fashion? How do you even get in the door to even have a conversation with GQ?
Yeah, man, because I want to get on GQ.
I just manifested it.
Hey, I want to get on GQ and I don't even dress nice.
I literally just told the universe that's what I wanted to do. And then I understood the infrastructure of social media. I understood the power of it early on. So I would always just like every week I'm taking a picture, or not every week, every month when a new GQ magazine came out. I'm gonna do the setup. Like I'm sitting at the coffee shop, got the GQ magazine with the coffee. I'm gonna capture it, and it's gonna be a mood. I'm gonna tag them. So I was doing that. So I'm letting the universe know, like, hey, this is what I want. Okay. I'm also telling them directly, hey, this is what I want.
Okay.
So
that's the secret. Letting the universe. You know, matter of fact, speaking of letting the universe know, how do they know out here how to follow you? What's your IG? Where can they find your pictures? You know, how can they find who you are on social media?
So my Instagram is at Darren Wears It Well.
Okay.
So DARREN Wears It Well.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's your IG.
That's my IG.
Okay. And they can find all your pictures and find
everything,
all your social media information.
And that's like my main platform.
Okay.
I'm not like, I'm not gonna speak on like, because you don't know, but like the TikTok wave, it missed me. You know what I'm saying? That's generation. What is it? Z.
Okay.
It's just like, I'm a photograph person. Okay. Like I love a good picture.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That for me, it does it for me. And so I don't care what everybody else is doing. Even if it means like, oh, okay, you have to evolve, right? You do have to evolve, but you do have to stay current. You have to stay, you have to stay up on what's current. You can't fall behind.
Yeah.
But I also know the value, and I know and I trust how I feel about my own stuff. And so like, I'm good.
Yeah. And it's one thing I want to touch on, because I remember, man, like, and these big brands, they checking for you, and they like, man, like, yo, this the guy, we want to use him to promote this new drop that's coming out. But I remember you coming and saying like, yo, I take them pictures. Yeah. And I'm like, you don't got no photographer, like you don't got no. And you like, nah, like, I take my own pictures.
So, and when I say that just means like I'm gonna stage it. I'm going to have like control. Like I might, like my friends that are with me, like they'll take my picture, but I'm gonna say, okay, I'm gonna set it up. I'm gonna already have it in my head how it's gonna look, and they are good at just knowing like, okay, at this point, like, at taking the picture. But as far as like staging it and then the creative and all of that, like that's all me. And so I also like I like photography. So I also am good at taking pictures. Sometimes I like doing that more than being in front of the camera. So yeah, I feel like, I'm a creative at heart, and I think that's one of the things that with going to pharmacy school, like I went to school and like I had to shut off I'm a creative at heart, but I was just doing what I was told, so I had to like shut that off and like do what I needed to do in order to make sure that I was going to be successful in life. But then that kind of is what sometimes you got to figure out what you don't want to do in order to know what you want to do.
That's how I learned.
And so that's kind of how it happened for me.
That's how I learned.
I mean, it was 6 years of school, and like I love being a pharmacist, but I'm just such a creative, and I love like creative shit. Like I love photography, I love fashion, I love like all of that. That's me. So you find a balance, but at the end of the day, like authenticity and who you really are is going to show up.
Oh man, once you find why God really put you down here on earth, man, it's a beautiful thing. Once you find your lane, most people use the term niche. Once you find your niche, your lane, it's a beautiful thing. Life just changes. Everything is beautiful once you find out why you're here. Anytime you work on a job that ain't fit for you, you can feel it. Every day when you gotta go, you can feel it. I used to work for UPS. I never told you that.
No.
I worked for a box company, man. I was loading trucks every day. I would hate my life every day for about a year. And I just quit. No, they fired me because I wasn't good at it, because I didn't want to do it. And I was showing up like I was showing up in a class that I didn't want to take. And once I got fired, it was the best thing ever happened to me, because it allowed me to get into something that I didn't, that I did want to do. So same thing with you. If you get into something that you don't want to do, you're not going to perform at your highest level. You're going to get through it, but learn to find what's for you.
So very true.
Did you always think that you were going to be, and I'm sure like, when we were younger, you know what I'm saying, influencing wasn't always a thing, but did you always think like, yo, I'm gonna be that model, or I'm gonna be that You know what I'm saying? Like,
probably not. Hell no.
Nah, not at all.
Yeah. He couldn't say he was gonna be a model when he was 15.
I didn't know.
I tried to model. That shit ain't work out.
No, I was
on LA Casting like a motherfucker. Like,
that's because you got a big old peanut head.
I was
like one of them M&Ms.
I was on LA Casting like a motherfucker.
Ain't nobody trying to see no M&M dressed up.
Nigga had the button up on like, nigga, that's me.
Hey man, ain't nobody trying to see no Eminem and no tuxedo suit, man.
Your boy out here. It work out. Hey, you know what I'm talking about?
Hey man, you look like the younger version from Tommy from Martin, man.
I'm talking about, look, your boy. I'm like, I'm about to be a model. I'm like, I took one acting class. I'm like, nigga, I'm a model now. What's happening?
Hey,
but it wasn't. It wasn't.
And then
for
he
me.
went up and went back to barbering cutting hair.
But he was a rapper.
What? Man, look,
he got bars.
We talked about. Look,
wait a minute, man. He ain't got no bars.
Got bars.
We talked about this last time. I can't look.
He didn't drop no bars for me. So
Hey,
I thought he was just faking.
Look, one episode. We gonna put the beat on. I might fucking run a rap, man.
It's, you know what I mean. Like let's get a whole like
matter of fact,
Master Flex, like
a
whole situation where you just
beatbox.
When I start bringing my rap niggas on the you know what I'm saying, on the pod.
There you go.
So by the next episode, you need to, like, you know what I'm saying. If you can't come up with it off the dome, you gotta make sure you write it down. Like, be prepared because it's gonna come out real soon.
Look, we're gonna be clear. I really used to do me. I really play the keys. I really do music. I really write.
I tell you what. Let's make a bet.
He's told me this several times.
No,
he's told me too. But let's make a bet. Let's make a bet. 100 subscribers and likes off of this next podcast. You rap.
How many bars?
Yeah, I mean, I'd do a whole 16 for real.
Oh,
if we really gonna talk about it,
click like and subscribe below. I want to hear.
I'm not just gonna rap. Once again,
he's always been my barber, y'all. I don't know nothing else about this.
Jack of all trades, right?
Check it out.
100 subscribers.
I do it all.
Click the link below.
I do it all.
All right.
Like I said, when we start talking about, we're gonna get into the music scene. When we start talking about music and you know what I'm saying, I got some of my music cats, producers, writers. We gonna get into it.
Let's get to 100 subscribers. It's 100 subscribers because
click the link below.
Dre has been telling me for the longest time that he got bars. He want to spit a hot 16, and I'm just trying to see him spit a hot 16.
And he gonna just show up. And I know I trust in y'all. Y'all give us likes and subscribers and subscribe below because I want to hear this dude rap so bad.
He won't give my boy. Like, I feel like you gonna deliver. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we not. Of course,
we gonna talk big shit. We talking big talk. You know what I'm saying? We talking big talk.
Let's see who want to hear Big Dre rap. I'm trying to tell y'all. The credit counselor rapping. Okay,
I'm trying to tell y'all, man.
Let's do it.
I'm trying to tell y'all.
You should just go ahead and merge the financial literacy. Just give us a hot 16.
Yeah, we gonna talk that Rick Ross. We gonna talk that Jay-Z.
No, it gotta be based on what you do too.
It
gotta be based on what you do.
The first time Randy called qualified.
We gotta get you qualified.
The first single coming out is called Credit Score.
You know what I'm saying?
We talking about
FICO score.
You know what I'm saying? We talking about the FICO with the
FICO.
I ain't gonna do it to you. I ain't gonna do it to y'all yet.
Don't do it.
Y'all subscribe below, man. We need some people to watch. I want to see it too, man. I believe in you, bro. I believe you can rap. Sure. Just like this guy got all these followers, man. I believe in anything after this, man.
Yeah.
So with that being said, Darren, I want you to pick up what credit and real estate and everything else may mean to you now. Now that you understand our journeys are different. Like your journey is going to be different. I'm a 50-year-old plus. I'm 50 years plus. My journey is going to be different than your journey.
Right.
So you talk to your people, talk to the youth, tell them where you are now, what you plan on doing with the information you've just found out.
I'm just like, I have this full awareness. I'm just ready to take action. So that's why it's really good to have people like Dre in your life because like he's talking it, he's living it, he's breathing it. So every time I sit in the chair, like he's telling me something that's like, oh, like I got this information, like. He don't withhold information. He's going to share with everybody. And when you find people like that, it's important because people don't do that. People find good things and they keep it to themselves.
They hoarders, right? Information hoarders. So, they hold it up. We'll keep it till I die.
Yeah,
and they die with it, and then nobody else knows information. We all end up ignorant.
In life.
So hats off to you, Andre, for sharing the game.
I mean, it's always love, and I think that's what it's about. Because, like I said, we laughing with the music and everything, and different. But really, it's just different brands. And at the end of the day, credit. A lot of us, we don't understand that. A lot of these labels, a lot of these TV networks, a lot of these, movie, networks, and they all give credit lines. So if we get our credit in position, we can get our own credit line. So we don't have to sign to the label. We don't have to sign with the TV network, and they take our rights or whatever, or take our ownership. So that's the big thing, right? Is like when it pertains to the credit, it's let's go get our own bag. We can stack up money from what we do, and that's dope. You know what I'm saying? But let's go secure $500K.
Right.
Put it behind a project. Right. Let's secure a M. Put it behind a project. Right. You know what I'm saying? And to be able to be around Ron, to be able to be around cats that's doing it and securing that type of money and putting it behind the projects that they want to do. And buying buildings and buying units and building real wealth. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they're doing on the back end. We might be the creatives doing social media, doing fashion, doing music, doing whatever. Right. But you got these people on the back end that understand, I'm going to go get a credit line of $500,000. Right. I'm going to put it behind his project. He's signing away his ownership and rights to me. So off of my $500K, I might make $5 million. Right. You know what I'm saying? And whatever he does moving forward, that I own that. Right. Because I put up the dough. But if you didn't need the dough, then what happens? You keep all ownership, and that's film, that's TV, that's fashion, that's music. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what it's about, man. I'm glad me and Darren, we always talk, man, because we go back, and I'm seeing what he's doing with these brands, and that's dope. And I'm like, yo, you can take your brand that you've built, get access to your own money, take your money, put it behind your brand that you are, because they already paying you. But what happens and mind you, he's doing this stuff just with no budget and no real education. Dope.
So that's just like when it comes down, and here's the thing, like life is about, it's a learning experience, right? Like you experience stuff and you learn from it. So like you don't have all the answers going into it, but like I was like in the beginning, I'm using all of my own money to like start it up. You know what I mean?
That's what we tend to do.
And you don't know that you have to separate yourself and your business, and like you know what I like. First starting out, I didn't know a lot of the stuff that I'm aware of now. And so when you become aware, like you might not act. You know what I'm saying? Like act on it right away because you have like, well, I don't know if this is gonna be too hard. Like, and we live in LA, so when it comes to like real estate, like buying property, it's always like, oh my God, like everything's gonna be super expensive. So I'm not there yet. You know what I'm saying? But like then you start talking to people and it's like, nah, like what are you talking about?
It's a saying, when you know better, you do better. That's an old saying, and it means something. The more you know, the more you do. So continue to put yourself in the space where you can earn whatnot.
So that's where I'm at now. It's just acting on the awareness. Like I know better. So if you know better, you do better. So that's it. So I'm just ready to like, you know what I mean? Everything now is just going to be putting my best foot forward to set myself up for success. Even further, and like I said, like hindsight is 2020. So if I knew what I knew like 2016, like you know what I mean. But at the end of the day, just being at a different place in life, and like even with who you surround yourself with, conversations become different. As you elevate, conversations become different. And that's
why I hang with this guy.
So timing is everything. So I'm in the moment and moving forward.
So is it anything that you got going that's a specific, to real estate or credit, or anything that you're doing now?
Right now, I'm aligning myself.
Dope. Okay.
Well, that's a start. Good. Yes. Aligning yourself.
So I'm making sure that I don't have anything in the way.
So you know your credit score. You've run your credit.
Yes. All right. So I'm working with Dre. Okay. On that to just get that where it needs to be so that I can propel even forward. Right. It's a lot of misinformation that's out there too. Like the truth and like the knowledge and the facts are they're in your face. But at the same time, it's a lot of bullshit.
A lot of fake news, y'all.
So
a lot of fake news. I'm
just real clear right now, and so I don't know. I feel like it's just it's a fresh start. So I'm in the very beginning. But yeah, I want to own a home. I want a home in the hills and in LA. Like
that's what we're here for. We'll teach you exactly how to do that. You start with Andre. You get your credit score up to 700, 750. Get pre-qualified. Come see a guy like me. I'll help you with, getting your taxes in order and your income in order. But it's okay. I mean, we deal with all kind of individuals. You got your people already established. We'll take them, and people who are trying to get established. We'll take them.
Facts.
There's not anybody we'll turn down as long as you have a will. It starts with a will. Starts with wanting to obtain real estate.
Yeah, and that's
this is what we're about. This is what the podcast is about. Getting any and everybody involved. Regular people, superstars with 92,000 followers.
Facts.
We had a gentleman on earlier who was a barber. You know what I'm saying? He started from nothing, and now he's a big time guy buying all kind of other spots and doing other type of business. We deal with regular people every day. These are not celebrities. It's not what the show is about. It's about everyday people that like you and me. Getting established and getting things done too, because there's enough for us all. And remember that, y'all. It's enough for us all. Don't count yourself out. Don't pre-qualify yourself. Come to a professional. Get the information on what you need so you can move ahead. I always say to my mom is 84 years old. She diagnoses herself all the time. Oh, I got a headache. It might be this. It might be that. Nah, Mom, hold on. Go see a doctor and let a professional diagnose what you may have.
Exactly.
She told me the other day she thinks she might have something that I didn't want to mention. I don't even want to put it out there on the air. But she's like, oh, I think I got this and this and this. Nah, Mom, we're not going to do that. Let's go on down to the doctor. And the doctor says, you ain't got nothing. You need to take some aspirin, go home, relax, get up in the morning, and take a walk.
That's real.
And that was the prescription. Yeah. So what I'm saying is don't diagnose yourself. Don't prejudge yourself. Let a professional look at you.
That's real.
Let a guy like Andre run your credit. Let a guy like me see what I can qualify you for. Get yourself just some income. From real estate.
Yeah.
Don't count yourself out. All the things you have going on is what banks want to align themselves with people that got things going on. That's just how the game works. So, I'm giving you my flowers now, man. Like, congratulations. Keep going, young brother. This is what this is about.
And I appreciate you and thank you just for even just giving the knowledge and the education and taking your time out. You know what I mean? Anytime people are willing to share, that's like people don't do that. So
yeah,
thank you.
Well, that's what we're here for. That's why we're spending our time, man. We might not get all the shine and the gleam and this and that. This is for the regular folks, y'all. This is not for the 10 million people. This is for the people that need the information. We might not have the weirdo stuff going on, but we want to give good information out. We want y'all to know that you can also make it too. This is for the regular folk. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? For the mom and the dad that's been working all day. For somebody that got 5 kids, 10 kids. This is for that person. This is for the average person. This is what this podcast is about.
And y'all see what it's about, man. Look, take it, man. Get out there and get to it, man. Don't like Ron said, don't diagnose yourself. You know what I'm saying? Get with the professionals and learn the game, man. Once again, we had an amazing episode. My guy, Darren Moulden, man. Darren,
appreciate you, Dre.
You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you coming out, bro. I know your schedule crazy busy, but I appreciate you stepping out for your boy.
Absolutely. Man. Absolutely. And it's so dope what you're doing. I feel like anytime, you know what I'm saying, you're always trying to share knowledge with other people. So I think that this platform is, and here's the thing, you don't ever know who's watching you, so it really doesn't matter how many followers you have or anything like that. Like, everybody has an equal chance to share, you know what I'm saying? You can put something out there and you don't know who's going to see it.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, you taking your time to educate people is dope. You as well. So I appreciate both of you.
Thank you for coming on.
And y'all know, man, look, check it out. And I always say this, man, look, it's your boy Andre, man, and I'm going to definitely get you qualified. Get qualified for that situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't diagnose yourself. Get qualified. Go get with the professionals. Get qualified. Polk Enterprises, POLK Enterprises. Get qualified for that situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's real talk. And I'm at Real Quest Realty Corp on IG, and I'll close your loan. Thanks again for coming on.
Yeah, I know what it is, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Yo, it's love. Let's do it.
That's what's up, man. Thanks again,
Making
brother.
dollars and cents.